You have never lived until you have almost died. And those who choose to fight, life has a special flavor, which the protected ones will never know. I am student cadet Shreyansh Dasore, standing in front of you to speak about my dream, which is to become an officer in Indian Air Force. Whenever I see a soldier or officer wearing the uniform of armed forces, I had a humongous feeling of respect and dignity for them. I always admired from the childhood to become an officer in Indian Air Force. I'll be very fortunate in once if I'll get a chance to fight a war for my country. And in a nutshell, I would say I had only dream from my childhood that I would serve my country as bravely as possible. Jai Hind.
Good evening all of you. My name is Kuldeep Gujar and I want to speak about why I want to join the armed forces. I want to be in the armed forces to serve my nation. The defense forces, the defense life is totally different. It is a place of respect, responsibility, pride and adventure. By joining the Indian Armed Forces, I will always enjoy the greenery, cleanness and calmness of cantonments. Jai Hind.
Good evening. Today I am standing here to say why I want to join the Indian Armed Force. I want to join the Indian Armed Force because by joining the Indian Armed Force, I will be part of the world finest and the best forces in the forces, and I get a golden opportunity to serve my country in a best manner. I want here Indian Armed Force gives us the best facility in the world. That by joining the Indian Armed Force, I will get all types of facility, including a sports. Nearly all types of sports can be played by me. In the best part of the Indian Armed Force is its uniform. The uniform of Indian Army, Indian Navy, and Indian Air Force is one of the best uniform by seeing that uniform by seeing that the Army defenses uniform, there automatically comes a pride and respect for that uniform by entire heart. And I want that uniform and rank on my shoulder and medals on my chest, that any of the person sees me with that uniform, that he can say that there is someone who is in front of me to protect us, and can say that for our tomorrow the gifts there today. Jai Hind.
Good afternoon friends, I am Saurav Singh and today I am going to say why should we choose defense. Serving Indian Army, Navy and Air Force is something very different. It's a matter of pride and honor that I had got opportunity to do something good for the nation. I should choose defense because it gives me something very very precious that nothing can give it to me. And the first is the uniform, which no one can buy it with money. And the second is respect that comes from within the heart of millions of Indians. And the third is pride of standing in front of the entire nation and telling that I had paid my debt of motherland. And the last that I like the most is a weapon in my hand, which makes me feel that I can do anything for my nation to make it safe as much as possible from my side. I had also a quotation for Indian defense uniform, and that is 2 stars on your shoulder is more better and brighter than thousands of stars in the sky. Jai Hind.
Wherever a soldier goes, he is received a great respect. A youth in the uniform of army with stars and medal fascinate me most. A soldier never wants a war. He is protector of our honor, wealth and well-beings. A soldier motto is to do or die. If I got a chance to be a soldier, I will do ever I can do for my country. Thanks.
Dear ma'am and my friends, today I am standing here to express my view why I choose Indian Army. Because everybody who was or who will be choosing the Indian Armed Force, they have one wish that he or she was serve their nations, family and their people. Same case in myself, I want to serve my nation's people and my localities. And according to me that when I was birth, it's not a great impact on others' mind, but when I died for others, it's it's maybe fall a great impact on others' mind. That's why I choose an Indian Armed Force, because the Indian Armed Force are soldiers of our country. When they are died, it's not a simple matter that one people are died. It's a matter one soldier of and one defender of our country will die, and it's felt a great impact on others' minds. And it's when I will die for others. It's a great impact on my souls and my parents' souls also. That's why I will choose the Indian Armed Force. Thank you.
Good morning friends, I am a student cadet yearsGraduation and I want to share my views on the topic why do I want to join armed forces. Life in armed forces is full of honor and adventure. They give us best medical facilities, serving our nation at the broad level. Best way to join armed forces is to join NDA, that is National Defence Academy. It is located at the Khadakwasla, Pune in Maharashtra, where the cadets of Indian Army, Navy and Air Force are trained, and they provide graduation degree. At the age of 21 years, we become the officer of honorable. At last I want to say that one day I become an honorable officer and give my best to serve my nation. Thank you.
Good evening. I am student cadet Karan Naik and my topic is why I want to join defense forces. I want to join defense forces not only for patriotism or to serve for my nation, but also for an extraordinary life. In the age of 21 and 23 years, we became a leader who holds the life of 100 to 200 soldiers in his hand and guide them and command them, even who the soldiers are ready to die for you and your country. Also, I want to join defense forces for the discipline which is a base of defense forces, which make us different from others, for life of adventurous life, and the opportunity to learn everything from its base, from its origin, which is in the defense forces. Defense forces gives you opportunity and make you to live every single moment and every single second to your life. The best thing is honor and respect which you earn in defense forces. You can't earn in any field and any profession of the world. According to me, defense forces is not a place where we go to die for our nation. It is a platform which makes us learn more than something for our country and for us. Thank you.
Hello friends, I am Anurag. Today my topic is about why do you want to join the Indian Armed Force. As you all know that there are three armed: Navy, Air Force and Army. But my dream to join the Indian Air Force. Indian Air Force, and that dream is becoming real for me because of my family support. I will proud to become a part of that nation who has the fourth largest air force in the world, just behind Russia, China and US. As you know that it was estimated that there are 1,380 aircrafts in our Indian Air Force, which offers 700 fighter aircrafts, 133 transporter aircraft, 136 helicopter aircrafts and 33 transporter helicopters. As you know that there was a flying Sikh named Milkha Singh, but one of the Sikh also in the flying Sikh is also on the Indian Air Force named Nirmal Singh Sekhar. He was the one who was awarded as a Param Veer Chakra from a honorable Prime Minister because of his bravery of 1971 on Indo-Pakistan war. He attacked opponents he blasted the two opponents aircrafts in the air only, and I want to become the second one who want to take the Param Veer Chakra after him. I have one quote for the Indian Air Force that you catch my eye while touching the sky, my mind become dreamy. I don't know why that moment was pleasant. When you went high, I thought it was a dream when you lost in the limitless sky. Thank you, Jai Hind.
Good evening all of you. My name is student cadet Dhruvan Mishra and I am here to tell you about what an army officer thinks when they wear their uniform, or how they respect their uniform by a short poem. वर्दी सिर्फ वर्दी नहीं है मेरे दोस्त, वर्दी सिर्फ वर्दी नहीं है मेरे दोस्त, जीवित का एहसास है मिट्टी की भावना का, जीवित एहसास है मिट्टी की भावना का। मेरे देश की महक वह शान है ये, मेरे देश की महक वह शान है। ये भारतीयों के खून पसीने की मेहनत का यह इनाम है। ये निखारती है इस रूप में देश की आन बान शान है। ये गर्व से भर उठा है हर भारतीय का मन, देख के देश के उत्तरदायी के एहसास को। अब मैं नहीं कर सकता इसको अपने से दूर, मैं इसमें हूँ, ये मेरे में है। जय हिंद, जय भारत।
Good evening everybody. My name is Yuvraj Singh and I am standing here in front of you to tell you why I want to join Indian Army. I want to join Indian Army because it gives me sense of pride and responsibility to do something for my motherland. I love my country very much. I want to serve my best for my nation, and while doing my job, if I will die, that will be acceptable to me with very pride and happiness. None of the job will give me more satisfaction which is given to me while protecting my motherland. At last I would say, every man upon this earth, death will come sooner or later. How a man can die better? Facing the fearful odds for the ashes of his father and temple of its God. Thank you and have a nice day ahead.
Good evening everyone. I am student cadet Vaibhav Pawar and I am here to speak on the topic why do I want to join armed forces. I would like to lead an active life rather than being desk bound. I always like to explore new places and to meet new people. Armed forces provide ample opportunities to pursue sports and adventurous activities. I feel charmed by the glamour of that uniform and I deeply respect the disciplined life attached with it, and I believe that armed forces are not a job but it is another way of life, and it has its own way of living, and I wish to integrate with it. When I will become an officer, I will feel what it feel like to be a gentleman, and I will feel honored to wear that uniform, and I will see pride in my parents' eyes when they see me as an officer. At last I want to say that armed forces is the greatest nobility of our nation. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Good evening friends. I am student cadet Aditya Mandle and I am going to share my views why I wanted to join armed forces. I want to join armed forces because to be a part of armed forces is considered one of the most prestigious jobs in the whole world. Here a person gets chance to live his or her life to the fullest by giving service before self. Everyone in armed forces is respected much in society. Society treats these people as they are the real heroes of our country. We experience a unique, exciting and respectful life in armed forces which all of us always aspire and dream for. So to live a life extraordinary, life full of adventures, to experience a career which common people can't, I want to serve my nation through the means of the prestigious Indian Armed Forces. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Good evening friends. I am a student cadet Aryan Mishra. I want to choose armed force because it is my aim and dream to join Indian Army. In armed force, the life begins early to doing some work. In military training had great some emphasis on physical fitness and discipline. In armed force we can work as a team and towards as a common aim. Jai Hind.
Hello, I am Shashank Singh and today I am going to tell you about why do I join our armed forces. I want to join our armed forces because being an Indian, it will make me understand the real values and duties of our armed forces. How to serve our country at its best by devoting myself with my qualities of my knowledge, intelligence, patience, leadership quality and quality to work under groups. Being an Indian, I will feel proud to work for our nation's pride. Thank you, Jai Hind.
Good evening friends. I am student cadet Harsha Chanpuria and I am tell you why want you join armed forces. I want to join armed forces because this is glorious job one can get into. I would to like share my personal experience with you why it is the best job in today's world. First, respect wherever you go. The dress will makes where people come into you and salute you. Second, awesome foreign assignment. The armed forces sent to officer at various bases to foreign countries. 2 star on your shoulder is better and brighter than 1,000 star in the sky. Jai Hind.
Good evening all of you. I am student cadet Pradyuman Singh Solanki. 2 roads diverge in a wood and I took the one less traveled by, and that has made all the difference. A famous quote by Robert Frost. Inspired from that, I have chosen the path of armed forces. I want to join armed forces to serve for my nation, but apart from that, by joining defense services, I will be the part of world's finest armed forces and officer and gentleman for life. Apart from attractive pay and perks, it offers quality social life, dignity and honor, and medical facilities and finest clubs of the world. It offers a life which all of us aspire and dream for. It offers a life which gives pride of wearing uniform. At the young age of 21, in uniform as an officer will lead a life full of honor and dignity which cannot be imagined in other profession. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Hello friends, we are one in 1 million and one among a million. So I want to join armed forces because this is my childhood dream to join armed forces. I want to do something for my country. I want to say in last, I have to regret that I have one life to lose for my country. Thank you.
Hello friends, I am Dipesh Prajapati and my topic is why I want to join armed forces. The most difficult stage in teenager's life is when they has to choose their career path. At that time there are some people who can distract them, but at that time the teenager has to listen to their heart or their parents. At that time of I have the clear option of armed forces. In armed forces, why I want to join armed forces? Because I have a hunger of respect and adventure. It I can only fulfill in the armed forces. In armed forces, there are many opportunities for women for many posts. That's all. Thank you. Jai Hind.